Hello everyone, this is Bay Solution. Today let's talk about the simplest and easiest way to resize images and use them in filling your application. For copyright purposes, I can't use image of anybody, so I've created these two sample images and we'll use them for this purpose. Okay, so supposing this is my image, there's nothing wrong with this image, okay, just that I need to resize it. I need to change the dimensions so that I can use them in the application or any other document that I'll be filling. To do that, there's an application inside Windows known as the Paint. It's a simple tool to edit pictures. So I can right click on this one and then head over to edit. Okay, this sample picture, as we already know, has nothing wrong with it. We just need to resize it. And now it's open inside Paint. Let's close it and do another method. Sometimes Paint is not your default editor, so to avoid any challenge, just right click on it and head over to Open With, and then select the Paint application so that you'll be sure that the image is open inside Paint. So we'll open it inside Paint. Great, now our sample image is open inside Paint. I need to resize this picture and use it for any document that I'm working on. I can just head over to Resize and then pixels. Usually pixels work best because it will be defined for you in the document. Currently this image is in 460 by 424 pixels. Okay, so it's defined here, the horizontal and then the vertical. Depending on the requirements, you can just change the values. Okay, but for you to input your own value, you need to uncheck this. So I'll uncheck this and the system will allow me to put any horizontal or vertical value. Okay, so supposing my document requires that I upload a sample of 200 pixels by 200 pixels, I'll just clear this, enter 200, clear the one down here, enter 200, and I can now click on OK. Good, now my picture is in 200 by 200 pixels. I can now go ahead and then save the image. You can just save, or if it requires that you save it in a different format, you go to Save As and you can select one of these formats and then save the image in it and use it for any purpose. Let's talk about the second image. Well, this is the second image. Unlike the first one, the second image has portions I don't want to show in the picture because I might be using this document for official purpose and I want to get rid of this portion. I can still use the simple paint tool to do that. First of all, let's open the picture inside the Paint application. So I'll right click on it, head over to Open With, then Paint. Because the size of this picture is bigger, you can see it's covering most part of the screen, so I can zoom out to have a full view of the picture, and I can zoom out from here by clicking on this minus sign. It's okay for me, and you can see all the unwanted portions that I want to get rid of before I even resize the image in the first place. Okay, so this is the technique. You can move the pointer over to this edge. You can see that we have some dot at the edge of the image. So I'll move the pointer to this edge and it will turn to this two-sided arrow. I can now click, and whilst clicking, I will move it up. Up is okay now. I'll release my hand and the unwanted part is deleted, at least from the bottom. Good. Now to get rid of this part is a bit challenging since I don't have this dot at this side, or even if it's there I can't see it well. So I can rotate the picture for me to have a clear view of that side, and then I can get rid of it. I can go to rotate. Let's do 180. Good. I think 180 is good. Now I can see the dotted ends. I'll now move my pointer here. It turns to two-sided arrow. I'll now click, and whilst holding, I will drag to this point. I think it's okay. So I can now rotate 180 again, or just get the picture in the right rotation. Good. I think my picture is looking good. Now I can proceed to resize it to any size that is required by going to resize and then heading over to pixels. Now let's look at what will happen if I don't uncheck this maintain aspect ratio. Supposing I want to do say 300 by 300 pixels. Once I don't uncheck this and I try to do 300, the system automatically assigns a vertical value, which makes it difficult for me to resize the picture in the required format I need. So that is why I need to uncheck this so that I can now delete this part and add 300 without any difficulty. Click on OK. Now my sample image is in 300 by 300 pixels, and I can save it and use it for any purpose. Thanks for watching, and this is how you can edit or resize your pictures for any document that is required of you. See you in other videos.